Luca? G'day folks, in here feeding the dingoes today with the boys. Khan is our tan dingo, Cinder's our black. It's Shark. Are they a dog?
No!
What are they?
They're a type of wolf that lives in Australia.
Good one. And what makes them different to a dog?
Their nose!
Their nose? Yeah, what else?
And their ears!
Oh, right, okay. And there's something else about they don't bark. What do?
They have!
Is that right, Khan? Oh, he's having a lazy stretch. Oh, and they have a really strong skull.
And their big teeth!
And their big teeth. Very good, Luca. And what else?
And on their ears.
Their ears. Yeah, you're stuck on their ears. Their ears are pretty normal, but they only breed once a year as well. So they only come in estrus once a year. And they are our biggest land predator. So the dingo is an apex predator, balancing the ecosystem, really important to the ecosystem in Australia. I mean, I could talk about dingoes all day with you. There's so much to discuss. I mean, they've been persecuted over the years, hunted by people and wiped out largely across the country. But it is a misconception that we don't have any pure dingoes in Australia. There are still pure populations living in high alpine regions and remote parts of Australia. Hey, mate. So they are still around. It's just convenient, I guess, for the argument to say that these are just wild dogs that live in the bush and we need to control them, because really it's sad that in many parts of Australia they're actually not listed as a native species but listed as a pest species. I don't know how long you got to be here to be native, but dingo fossil evidence dates back to about 5,000 years. And there's new evidence showing they could have been here much, much longer, even when there was a land bridge potentially. And so, you know, they've been here forever. How long you got to be here? If you're an Australian, you love Australia, you love our wildlife, you love our bush, you got to love dingoes. Dingoes are great diggers and will excavate to live underground or find hollows to live in called dens. They have big bushy tails and white socks on their paws. So Mads, who likes to go in front?
Definitely Cinder. Definitely Cinder.
Who's older?
Khan.
How old's Khan now?
Wow.
How old would Cinder be?
9. 6. 9.
Have we lost Luca? Where are you, Luca? Oh, there he goes. Who's that? Now, Jacques, what does a dingo eat?
Meat.
And what do we call animals that only eat meat?
Carnivores.
Good one, Luca. And what do you think he's smelling out here?
Rabbits and foxes.
Rabbits and
Sometimes wallabies.
wallabies too. Yeah, we get redneck wallabies out here. So Luca, what can you tell me about dingoes? How many dingoes are black?
4%.
Very good, mate. So they're not all that tan colour like Khan. We get tan, black, white, brindle. So they can be varied in colour. Look at those ears, picking up every little sound.
His ears are pointy.
They are, Luca. What else do you like about his ears?
He's got sharp hands at the top.
They do. And they're nice and what?
Strong.
They are beautiful, aren't they? Dingoes have a double coat. Especially
Yeah,
the alpines have this thick coat that comes in this time of year, just coming up to winter. Keep them warm on those really cold nights and in snowy alpine areas. Is that right, Luca?
Yeah.
taking the dingoes for a walk every day is really important. So getting them outdoors where there's lots of different smells, and out here in our backyard there are rabbits and foxes, so they get very excited getting walked through this little bracken forest that we have. What do you think, boys? Good. What do you think, dingoes? They love it. Let's keep going. So what more can we learn about dingoes? We know they are an apex predator, which means they're at the top of the food chain in the Australian bush. They're vital for maintaining biodiversity of our native plants and animals. But sadly, they are disappearing from many parts of our country. They're one of the oldest canines found throughout the world and are super intelligent. So dingoes would have spent a lot of time around campfires with Aboriginal people for thousands of years. They were considered a guardian animal, protector, and were taken on as a totem. They'd help them hunt large prey like kangaroos and emus, and also keep them warm around the fire on a cold night. They're also an alarm against any intruding tribes that might be sneaking in at night. The dingoes would howl and let them know something was wrong. Really special creatures with a really rich and deep history with this country. Jacques, what's your favourite animal?
Dingo.
What's their scientific name?
Canis dingo.
Yeah, are they a dog?
No, they're a type of wolf that lives in Australia.
Nailed it, buddy. Well done. Hope you liked our dingo video. If you want to find out more about dingoes, check out the Dingo Discovery Centre. They have a facility in Toowoomba, Victoria. I'll put some links in here for their website, their Facebook page and Instagram. They have an amazing resource of knowledge and experience working with dingoes, and they are amazing advocates helping protect dingoes in Australia. So jump on board, be a dingo lover and supporter, help them out, and thanks guys for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.